Hi, ladies. Have you ever felt like you are in a one sided relationship? Now, that can really be frustrating, I must say. Being in a one sided relationship is not something anyone wants to be in. Like, if you stop texting or doing all the things you're doing, making all the efforts you're making, everything ends. Like the whole thing disappears into thin air. Now, today, we're going to talk about something serious: how to make him prioritize you in a relationship, especially when your needs feels like an inconvenience in the relationship. Hi guys, it's the girl again, Oliviera, and you're welcome back to Chat With Oliviera, where we keep it real about love, relationship, dating, and everything in between. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now so you don't get to miss any wonderful advice on relationship, dating, and love. And to all my returning subscribers, thanks for being with the others. Now let's get into the video. Firstly, let's talk about the one-sided relationship trap. So recently I was talking with this lady. Let's call her Lisa. Lisa has been dating this guy for almost a year. And the relationship, will I say, is as unstable as my internet network. Now, they get to see each other every couple of weeks. And guess who makes most of the efforts? That's right, Lisa. And when they did make plans, oh boy, we cancel more often, which really made Lisa feel really sad and frustrated. Now, Lisa wanted more from this situationship. Like what I was telling somebody some days ago, I said any relationship that is one-sided can't be considered as a relationship. It's a situationship where you as a partner is doing everything yourself, making all the effort, putting in your best in the relationship. Then that's a situationship. You're not in a relationship with someone. Relationship is where two people come together, putting in their efforts, putting in their best in the relationship to make it work. But when it's one-sided, that's a situationship. Lisa knew that she needed to find a way out of this thing and to communicate with her man about how she felt was an issue. She felt like if she brings this up, and this is something many of us find ourselves in, we don't want to have tough conversation because we could feel that if we bring up matters, issues of how we feel or how bad we feel about certain things that our partner is doing or how we feel in the relationship, it may stir up more issues. It may stir up more waves, And that's what she was avoiding. So instead of facing it head on, she decided to keep quiet. And this is what many of us, I must say, we decide to keep quiet, be silent about how we feel, the pains we feel, the hurt we may be feeling from our partner, and deal with it on the inside. That is like we are dying silently. Was not supposed to be. Now, how can you deal with this one-sided relationship trap? This situationship, I would say, have a heart-to-heart conversation with your partner. Let them know how you feel about the relationship. Let them understand that you're not happy that the relationship feels one-sided. Giving them concrete reasons and proof why you feel that the relationship is one-sided. And if they come to understand your feelings and make a change, great. But if they do otherwise without making any form of effort to change or making certain improvements in their behaviors, in their attitudes, you need to reconsider staying in that relationship. Now let's follow this up with when your needs feel like too much. I don't think your needs should feel like it's too much. It's not wrong as a lady to expect some level of consistency when meeting your emotional needs. Am I right? It's not wrong. So when it feels like your needs are looking like it's too much, then there's a problem somewhere. Every man who is in a relationship with a woman knows that there is something he needs to meet her. His woman's emotional needs. Now, in the case of Lisa felt like, oh, I really do have needs. But I'm afraid I will look needy if I speak up. And that is where a lot of people mess things up in their relationship because they're afraid of speaking up. Speaking up shouldn't come off as you doing something bad or you messing things up in the relationship. Speaking up should come off as you doing something in respect to your needs, in demand of what you're not getting and expecting to get in your relationship, because you are in that relationship with your partner and you have emotional needs that need to be met. What are the emotional needs? When I talk about emotional needs, I'm not talking about needs that are off this world. I'm talking about basic needs like love, respect, quality time, which encompasses so many things like affection, attention, availability, and so on. And these are basic needs that anyone in a relationship should be given. It shouldn't be considered as too much, I must say. When you start treating these basic needs as inconveniences, you are setting yourself up for long-term frustration and sadness. You deserve to be in a relationship where these needs are met. Now, moving forward with today's topic on how to make him prioritize your needs in a relationship, let's look at the fear of losing them. Now, that has kept you stuck in that relationship for far too long because you're afraid of saying certain things, bringing things up that they might get angry and walk away. You feel that if you talk about your needs, he might get angry and say, take it or leave it, this is how it's going to be, or this is who I am. So you decide to just keep it short and die in silence. Now here's the hard truth. In expressing your feelings, your needs, makes someone pull away. It only means they never invested in you to deal with. So how can you handle having this kind of conversation with your partner in respect to your needs? Here is an Oliviera approved game plan. Firstly, you need to make peace with the worst outcome. Make up your mind that the conversation may end things and deal with it and accept it on the inside first before having the conversation with them. Have it in mind that the relationship may come to an end as a result of the conversation. And if you're afraid of losing them, you might find yourself begging instead of setting boundaries. And the idea of having that conversation is to set boundaries. Letting your partner know your needs and why you need those needs to be met. Secondly, state what you need clearly, not wishy-washy, going around the corner, or I kind of, or sort of feel this way. No. Go straight at it. Go right at it and say, okay, I want quality time. And if you can't give me that, I don't think we're a good match. Now for the third Oliviera approved game plan, don't negotiate your self-respect for anything. Now, if they come up with, oh, this is who I am, deal with it, or this is how I am, take it or leave it, then let them know. This is how I live, period. Now, let's talk about losing fantasy versus losing reality. Now, a lot of us mix up the both of that. We confuse the both of them, especially when it comes to letting go of a relationship. Take, for instance, you had a discussion with your partner about your needs and they're unable to meet your needs, so you decide to let go. Now you are feeling bad that you're losing something special. I will ask, are you really losing something special, or you are losing a fantasy of what you imagine the relationship would have been if it's still ongoing? Listen, we don't want a relationship where you feel anxious 24/7, where you are expecting a text reply and you're not getting it, or you're expecting certain kind of effort from your partner and you're not really receiving that. You want a relationship where you feel safe, loved, valued. And anything short of this, you shouldn't settle for. Now, for my final piece of advice, if you're too afraid of having tough conversation, then you keep settling for situation that drains you. Now, your needs are not a body. And if anyone makes you feel like they are not the one. Period. So today's challenge, be honest about your needs in your relationship. And if someone is not willing to meet you halfway, pack up your self-respect and move on. So that's it, guys, on today's episode of Chat with Oliviera. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share, and drop your comments. I'd really love to hear from you. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet to get more relationship advice like this. Until next time, I'll see you, girl Oliviera. Thanks for watching. Bye.